Good morning from Jackson, Wyoming. Jack's son.
There's more of me. There's a lot of me.
We woke up on the side of the road and we drove into town just to get some more gas and maybe a little snack, but also to see this incredible antler arch behind us. And then today we're gonna head up through the Tetons. Oh yeah, and there's the $1 Million Cowboy Bar. I wanted to go there last night, but we were so tired and we didn't know where to sleep, so we ended up sleeping on public land.
That's where cowboys go for mischief.
What do you want to do right now?
Maybe like a handstand and like a good treat.
All right, handstand and then treat it is. Now it's time for the most important part of the day, breakfast. Found a place called Persephone. Looks pretty tasty. She's got the bowl.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, that's the best looking croissant sandwich I've ever seen. Thank you.
Look how pretty it is. I would take this on dates.
No, seriously, this is the best looking croissant sandwich I've ever seen before. Look at that, Gruyere, cheese.
Where's the cheese?
Ham, croissant, it's melted in between there.
Of course it is.
You know what time it is?
Breakfast time?
Instagram my breakfast time. Dear God, I'm in heaven.
You're welcome.
We're on the outskirts of town and we just pulled into the visitor center. Normally, I never stop in the visitor center. This actually might be the very first visitor center that I've ever stopped in. Usually I just kind of wing it, but I feel like this is such a special place that, you know, we should definitely maximize our time here. So we are leaving the visitor center. If you haven't noticed, I'm not driving. Tsunami is behind the wheel, and we are headed up into today I think the Grand Tetons. We stopped in the visitor center and a nice woman named Betty told us that what we did last night was possibly not allowed. We slept on the side of the road in a parking area, although it didn't say no overnight parking, so I think we were okay, but I'm gonna have to double check and see. I know in BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, you can park on the side of the roads in a safe spot for up to, I don't know, 5 or 7 days. We'll have to double check. And then I think the National Forest, you can do something similar, but once it's a national park, not a national forest, you have to park overnight only in a campground. So we're headed into Grand Teton National Park and then Yellowstone National Park. So it looks like we're either gonna have to find forest land or get ourselves a campground space, which is not a big deal. It's just, you know, in the busy season, sometimes they fill up and you have to run around like a, you know, chicken with your head cut off. So I'm just chilling in the back bed while Tsunami drives. And I gotta say, this is really nice back here.
Win. They have a world to win.
We pulled over at, where are we? String Lake. String Lake. We have no idea what it looks like, but we figured we should just go check it out, because
Probably long.
I'm guessing
Made of the arm.
it's full of water. That was pretty close to the parking lot. Whoa, it's so clear. Man, this is awesome. This is great. Look at how pretty it is. That was a cool little lake. We got the short bus fired up and we are gonna head north, which means closer to Yellowstone.
Man with a funny name.
There's a bear behind the trees over there. That's what everybody's pulling over for over here. And we're one of them. Just pulled over at a pullout, and it smells like fire. There's a fire raging in the mountains, and I don't know where it is exactly. And ironically, there's a little thing here about fire. You know what time it is? Time to get a drone shot. For some reason it says a flight restricted area. I have no idea why. We are on top of the bus right now. The drone is up there, and there's a large tour bus right in front of us. I feel slightly disappointed. There's got to be some way to like fix this. I don't know why. So we just pulled over on the side of the road, and this right here is all fire damaged forest, and it's really eerie, and it smells like charcoal.
One, two, three, go!
What do you think? Yeah, it's kind of cool looking, but obviously we don't want the whole forest to burn down, and oh, the Yogi Bears too.
We're not in Yellowstone yet, number one. Number two, it's life. You gotta have death to have rebirth.
Great point. That's true. We are continuing on, and I think next stop, Yellowstone. We are entering Yellowstone right now. Tsunami's gonna go get a selfie by the Yellowstone National Park. Off to the right is a Snake River. I had no idea the Snake River went this far, and now I know where the water comes from for the Snake River. So we got a line in front of us. Got the time lapse going up here on the GoPro, and life is beautiful. We're gonna do a quick selfie for Yellowstone. All right, is that good?
Yeah. Can you smile?
By the way, she's a pro at selfies.
That's fine. Finally, we're free! Alright, so here we are. We're gonna walk all the way into Yellowstone National Park. All the way. Just gonna keep on walking. Something tells me we're being followed. You just can't really get rid of him, can you?
Go my way.
Fucking white man. Stupid fucking white man.
Ooh, cool. I'm not a big fan of heights, so I will not be standing on that rock.
You take a picture of you?
Sure. Got the Tsunami standing out on the rock. I am too much of a chicken to do that. I don't like heights whatsoever. Alright, so pulled over again. We are now over at the Lewis Falls area. I think we're downstream, and we are gonna walk upstream and check out the waterfalls. Oh, by the way, Tsunami is also making a video on her phone today. So, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, this way.
They were selling bear spray at the visitor center, and I kind of like looked at it and laughed, but after seeing that gigantic grizzly, bear spray is no laughing matter.
Yes. Nor is it a hairstyling product for bears.
We are passing the Continental Divide. Do you have any last wishes?
And then I can say on camera. Sit down, Sunny, I'll tell you a story.
Well, I guess she's not off her rocker anymore. Great adventures require great adventure lunches. Tsunami made me a nice sandwich, and I got some pretzels and Nutella for dessert. Got a little brie over here. Thanks for my sandwich. So after that delicious Yellowstone, got it right this time, Yellowstone lunch, we're headed to, I don't know, some place where the water flies out of the ground. Alright, so we're now at something called West Thumb. This looks like a giant dryer, like laundromat exhaust. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, that's so cool!
Isn't that cool?
That just
like-
happens from the earth!
That looks like bubbling hot chocolate.
Yo, it's a dinosaur hot tub!
I don't know why it was called West Thumb. I haven't read that information yet. But it's just like a giant collection of hot springs all over the place, which is pretty freaking awesome. Hot springs are one of my favorite things in the world.
Geothermal activity.
You can have your pot and pills if that's your mode, but I get my high from smoking soul. Oh yeah, I get up with it, down with it, love it, and can't quit it. Right on, I'm the best that ever did it and got away with it.
Where to next, navigator?
We're on our way to Old Faithful.
So there is a lot more than just Old Faithful and Yogi Bears here at Yellowstone. Seems like every few miles there is some attraction to see, some beautiful turnoff, some epic, view of something, and wildlife all over the place, and it's awesome. This is like such a massive, massive national park. Exciting moment. We are at Old Faithful. Oh, and also she made me another sandwich.
Not a sandwich. It's a masterpiece. This is my greatest work.
Oh, all right, let's have a look. All right, look at that. It's the sun and a ball sack. Today is visitor center stop number 2. Stop number 2 for the day. Stop number 2 for my life. You tripping?
That's on me!
Bitches all be tripping over something. I think it snowed last night. Not as easy as it looks. Incoming! Oh. Sorry. So that's about an hour away. Let's go walk around and we'll set an alarm. 5:29. Where are you, Old Faithful? That's my alarm for the geyser to go off.
It's very startling when you're not prepared for that.
Waiting patiently. All of us are waiting very patiently for a little water to shoot up into the sky.
Not to be confused with Crystal Geyser, which is a brand of water bottle. Entirely different.
That's right, dropping knowledge on you left and right here.
Yes.
Tsunami, folks.
Get that in case there's something else.
Sounding off, you can start hearing it.
Take that in case there's something else. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is so much water.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's like an upside down waterfall. In the area where they have Old Faithful, there are a ton of geysers and hot springs and geothermal activity. So we're gonna take a walk to something called the Morning Glory?
Morning Glory. And it
Morning
used to
Glory.
be deep, deep blue in the 1800s when people started throwing coins in it to make witches, and it changed the color from blue to more like this.
Interesting fun fact. We just spotted some bison and somebody's excited. Maybe not run towards them.
Definitely, boy.
He's packing some bison heat.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if he hopped over this.
Really?
Oh, he's going.
Oh, parkour.
Whoa! The bison selfie. The bison right there. What is this?
Huckleberry tea.
Oh, thanks. So we got this little tiny hot spring right here, and it's blowing the hot, moist air right into it. It's kind of like a steam room, as this one just said.
It's a natural spot.
Me and Tsunami were saying that this stuff looks like orange sherbet or like a creamsicle, popsicle. With these like orange colors. This is the Grand Geyser, apparently the world's tallest and most predictable. However, a 3-hour window is not too predictable in my book. All right, we just came across the chromatic pool, not to be confused with monochromatic. But behind me you can see all the beautiful colors. We're gonna put Tsunami on my shoulders and try and get a better vantage point. We've got some killer sun right now, and hopefully we can get some cool colors. And hopefully I don't hurt myself. We are here. I think this is the end of the road. So, yeah, here we are. Here's morning glory. Unfortunately, the sun is such that you can't really see it. So, well, actually, I take that back. In this corner, it's all right. From over there, it would be even better, but I'll put you on my shoulders. How beautiful is that?
Oh my god.
It's like a rainbow here. It has blues, greens, yellows, oranges, and then white on the crust.
It's from the Queens.
It's so incredible. Cool, magical day this has been. You know, woke up in the Grand Teton National Park. It's breakfast in Jackson Hole. Woke up someplace where apparently we weren't even supposed to be parking. Didn't get hassled. Came up here, saw a bear, bison, geese, eagle, all kinds of stuff, and it's just been awesome. Ooh, now we got the hot steam blowing my way. It feels like a steam room. But yeah, Yellowstone is so freaking magical. You know, if you guys haven't been here, what's stopping you? You know, if you live in the neighboring states, it could be a day's drive or 2 days drive. If you have an extended weekend or something like that, I'm sure everybody has the capacity to get out here. So definitely come, definitely pick up your trash and enjoy. And get an inter-agency annual pass for 80 bucks. That's what I did. I've already saved hundreds of dollars in probably 6 months or 7 months. It's been pretty awesome. And I think it's maybe about to rain, so we're gonna hit it and get out of here. And I don't know, we're gonna try and find a place to sleep tonight. Guys, no joke, it's a double rainbow. A double rainbow all the way. We definitely got rained on the walk back. You can't see it, but I'm pretty wet. She's got some wet spots.
Oh, wet spots on can't circle baby so.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna change up a little bit. Probably have a little sandwich again. I'm a little hungry. And then we gotta find some place to sleep, I guess. Or a campground. And hopefully, because it's raining, maybe there's less people. I don't know. But we'll find out. We are gonna try and find a campground inside Yellowstone Park. There's one on the way out to the National Forest, which I think the National Forest we can just pull over on the side of the road. I don't know. Wow. Well, I wasn't sure I could capture this, but guys, this is steam coming from geysers and hot springs flowing into this creek right over here to the left of the road. Unbelievable. This place is magical. We got a nice full moon in the distance. Hopefully the wolves will be howling tonight. I know I probably will be once we find a camp spot or a place to pull over. We are at the closest campground that we found. It is full, so we are asking the availability of the next one up. If that doesn't work out, I think it's like a half an hour drive up. But it's also, I think, about a half an hour drive over to the national forest, which, you know, just try and pull over on the side of the road. So that's where we are now. I'm gonna throw out a little trash and clean up a little bit. We have a wildlife situation unfolding in front of our hands.
Unfolding like we're playing.
We have Barry the bison right here, just kind of walking along the road.
How do you know it's a berry?
And which is pretty awesome. Look at that. Hey, Mr. Bison.
Wow. Just chilling, man.
I don't know if you guys could see that. I know there are lights on in the car, outside the car. Obviously, you can't do anything about that. But that was awesome, man. He was just commuting. It was his evening commute. He's just cruising down the road. That was so rad.
It felt so beautiful in the rain.
So strange.